guys, I decided to do a video today since you have your final unit test for Things Fall Apart. Nothing like extraordinary that you need to know about it. The goal is to keep it to 30 minutes or less. So there are, when you get in there, you'll see that there are a bunch of multiple choice questions, and then there are also a few open-ended responses where you'll have to type in your answer. For those, keep it brief, okay? Be as specific as possible so that I can tell that you really understand the text and that you understand how to answer the question using that specific detail and evidence. Obviously, because it's a test, I'm not requiring or asking you to include any quotes or details like that where you would need to cite textual evidence, but you should be able to answer all of those with some good details to support your answer. The one thing that I do want to say just in terms of logistics is that this last week especially, with the quiz, I kept it open for a day and a half. I don't know if that just wasn't quite enough time, or if maybe some of us weren't being super responsible, but I did have quite a few people that missed the deadline and weren't able to take it, which I understand, especially if things come up. Obviously, I want to be super sympathetic to those situations. However, if for some reason you know ahead of time that the deadlines for this test are not going to work for you, you need to let me know, because it is, believe it or not, it's a lot of extra work for me to go back and reissue the test for individual students on an individual basis by days that work for one student and not for another. So I'm just asking that as much as you possibly can, if you cannot get to this test in time for the deadline for it to close, that you let me know ahead of time. That'll just make things a whole lot easier on my end. Again, though, I know that you're facing a lot of like uncertainty right now, and a lot of things are cropping up that you are just out of your control. So I'm more than willing and flexible to work with you. But I know that it might be hard too, because I know that everything else is kind of like open to whenever it works best for you, in terms of like assignments and reading and all of that. And it's tough to now ask you to make sure that you are online for a specific amount of time. But because it's an assessment, it's a formal assessment, we are limiting the window. I'm still trying to keep it reasonable. I'm still trying to give you enough time to honor that need for flexibility, but still maintaining some integrity to the assessment. It's hard for me as a teacher to just leave an assessment open indefinitely, because that just presents more potential problems with cheating and things like that. So that's all I ask, is that if you cannot meet the deadline, that you let me know ASAP, okay? And I think I started out this video by saying that you have your test today. I'm actually making this on Wednesday. I'm going to post it tomorrow in advance of your test on Friday. So I just wanted to get that message out there before we take the test tomorrow. If you have questions about the test, make sure that you reach out to me before Friday so that we can get those handled. Otherwise, you will see that the test will open up, I believe, at like 8:30 on Friday mornings, between 8 and 9. I'm trying to get everything posted by 8:30. So 8:30, hopefully the test will be posted, and then I will go ahead and leave it open until Saturday at 5 p.m. Okay, so not quite 2 full days, but hopefully that's enough time between Friday and Saturday for you to take it. I thank you in advance for communicating with me if that is an issue for you. And that's it. That's my update, okay? Good luck, you guys. I know that you're going to do awesome.